The mics are hot, and so's the gossip. Let's get into it in 3.
Welcome to In 3. I'm Danielle Graham.
And I'm Callie.
It's been a big week.
We've had a really big week.
We have.
Yeah.
We hosted the Be Uninterrupted Summit in Toronto at the Four Seasons.
That was a major day.
It was a major day full of like major powerhouse women and some really fantastic speakers. It was so good.
Totally. And our outfits were on fuego.
Not going to lie. I was
Thanks
feeling
to
myself.
Smythe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, really great.
Felt really good.
It did.
And the Blue Jays, they're still in it.
We're still in it.
We are midweek, so apologies if you're listening to this later. But they're still in the playoffs.
Yes, we are getting closer to a... I don't want to say it because I'll jinx anything, but like we're still watching. Now I am tired.
Been
like,
a lot of late nights.
It's been a lot of really...
Yeah.
I did not do the 18 inning thing. I just couldn't. I think I called it at the 11th that night.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I actually love watching them so much. I think what I realized I loved about it is that they feel like little kids playing baseball at the diamond down the road. Like they've got this cute little
Making
energy.
$60 million a year.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have like this very sweet friendship.
Yeah, well, I think
It's
the Jays
adorable.
in general, and the reason why people root for them is because they do have that like bond and camaraderie within the team.
It's very
and
sweet.
I think that's something Toronto is really good at. Yeah, they are so sweet. There was a lot of celebs at the last LA game.
Big time. Harry
Did
and
you see
Meghan.
Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Did it look like he might have had a laser recently on his face?
I don't know. He actually looked...
There was some redness.
There was. And he was
Yeah.
beside Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which I was like, that would be a wild
Who I thought was Ed
conversation.
Harris at first.
Common mistake, I'm sure.
Maybe.
But I was like, I would love to be eavesdropping behind them.
Totally.
Because that would
But
be a real
wasn't his
convo.
face red?
It was maybe a little bit. Was it hot?
Red. I don't know.
No? Harry and Meghan were there.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yeah, I know that they live in LA. I would have liked to see him in a Toronto hat. I don't know. Could they have just like split the
Had a
teams
little
up
bit
a
of
little
spirit.
bit? Yes.
Commonwealth.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, fair.
Uh-huh.
She also spent a significant amount of time here.
Their romance blossomed here in
right.
Toronto.
But
so,
now they're of the California ilk
right. But like,
and desperately trying to fit in there.
desperately.
Guess what?
What?
The jam arrived. My mom's bringing it next week.
No.
So in a couple weeks, we'll be having our tasting.
That's very exciting. So how long from order to delivery? Do you know?
It was about 5 weeks
Okay. Okay. That's a long time.
in stock
That's a long time.
from US to US.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Domestic shipping. I can't
Not
wait to
great.
try it.
Yeah.
I think there will be a lot of Blue Jays Halloween costumes.
100%.
I am deep in Halloween costume making. I don't know why I
did see
did this
that.
this year. So normally we get the kids' costumes, but Marigold wanted to be one of the K-pop demon hunters, and I thought there's going to be a million of them. Like
Right.
there's just going to be so many of this character Zoe, if you know, you know. So I decided to differentiate my daughter, I'm going to make this costume.
Right.
And now I've got glue all over my hands and all over my nails, and
We all make choices, Danielle.
I know, that costume is hanging on by a hot glue gun.
You chose to complicate your life.
I did.
You chose violence.
I did. I wouldn't have it any other
I
way.
respect it.
I know what our Halloween costume would be.
Right.
If you wanted to dress like the hosts of In 3,
All you need, what's the survival kit? You need a cardigan.
that's it.
And maybe like a long wig
Yeah.
with some waves.
Yeah.
Some lip liner
Yeah.
and some gold jewelry.
That's all you need. And
like-
that's it.
It's so easy.
Maybe a microphone if you wanted to like add that little piece
yeah,
of
but unnecessary.
accessory. Really.
Denim,
cardigan.
gold jewelry.
I put my cardigan on today because it is the
Obviously,
season.
yes.
And in my head, I was singing Cardigan Queen. Now we're I am the cardigan queen. That's how I feel. And I'm happy
She has a
about it.
theme song. I love it.
She does.
Another costume that popped up in our algorithm that really sent me to the moon is the Justin Trudeau Halloween costume.
God bless the internet.
God bless.
Honestly. Yeah.
It is just a pair of jeans.
Just jeans.
Shirtless.
No top.
With jeans.
Just jeans.
That's all you need.
I actually think that would be a great couple's Halloween costume. Girl in a bathing suit, guy in just the jeans. If I don't see one of those on my feed or in person, I'm going to be very disappointed in this country.
I'm obsessed. I didn't know that denim was like a thing for him, that like that's how he like sort of differentiated himself as a prime minister, was like, I'm cool because I
cool
wear
guy.
denim.
Yeah.
I'm
not a regular prime minister.
Yeah,
I'm like
a
a cool prime
Minister. No, that makes the whole thing even funnier.
It actually does.
I love it. And I can't wait to talk about them.
Oh, we're getting into that today.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We certainly are.
Have you seen that the Britney biopic is kind of getting kicked up again, and some casting rumors are going around?
Yes. Was it Margot Robbie?
Yes.
That's in contention.
I love it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I love it. I think Margot's like a shapeshifter. I mean, you wouldn't have to shapeshift that far because
you wouldn't.
You know, pretty similar aesthetic.
Yes.
But I think Margot would do her justice. And Margot also is, you know, her and her husband, they have like a production company.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe they would take this on. What else did you see?
I saw, so that I know that we know that John M. Chu's doing it, and he has made it very clear that this is going to be a movie that really honors Britney and that really does kind of highlight the survival instincts of Britney. Like, she did what she had to do to survive is kind of the theme.
Right.
And I think that Margot would do a role like this because it feels like it would be respectful to the person.
Right. It really needs to be.
It does, because Millie Bobby Brown was being kicked around, and we talked about that earlier this year. And I liked her as a casting choice too. But the K-Fed casting choice is what I want to drop on you.
Oh my God.
Timothy Chalamet.
I told you. Is it really?
His name is out there as a possible K-Fed.
I called it. That was my pick.
Yes.
A couple months ago.
There you go.
Oh my God. Well, they know because he actually does resemble K-Fed. We've talked about this.
Yeah, and I don't want to say rat-like face because I think Timothy is such a beautiful man and a wonderful actor, but he has those
the angular, yes, kind of small face,
yes,
and sort of like, yeah.
So just picture it: Margot Robbie,
and
Timothy Chalamet.
I mean, he does look like he could be her son, but you know, he is also a shapeshifter.
That's right.
So I believe.
I'm into it.
I'm really into it.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I just think right now, with everything that we've been seeing of Britney, especially since all the K-Fed stuff with his book.
Yeah.
I think it's going nowhere good right now.
Yeah.
So I think if they're to kick this up again, I think it would need to either involve her or have her feel really safe and protected.
Yes.
Because right now we don't need more things piling on Britney.
You know, K-Fed's book has done abysmally.
Is that
sales.
right?
Abysmal sales.
All right.
Have you seen any posts about bestseller? Have you seen anyone saying anything? This
You're
thing
right.
No.
Okay.
Abysmal sales.
Well,
so
the world
that's what you get.
has spoken.
The world has
we
spoken.
We are Team Britney.
We are. Protect her.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to line up this week's show?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, the big three.
It's a good one.
It's so good. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
Hard launching.
Like the hardest launch I've ever seen. Like harder than the launch she took to space. Like
honestly.
This is like unprecedented launch.
I know.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed.
It's the cringiest and it's perfect.
It is. It could not be more
fitting.
perfect.
Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about everything we know that's going on with them.
Yes.
Also, the Biebers have had an interesting week.
Yeah. The Biebers are out there.
They are out there. They're doing a lot. And we've got lots to talk about where they're concerned.
Yes.
Also, new couple alert that we did not see coming, but I'm into it.
Did not see coming, but yeah, obsessed.
Yes.
And like just enjoying all the little details.
Me too. That is Sophie Turner and Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one because
Yeah.
there's lots of layers and tentacles to them dating and the people they have dated and the crossovers and all kinds of stuff. It is. We almost need the whiteboard.
Well, I know. I should have brought it.
You should have. And then finally, we have to talk about
Mandy Moore.
Yeah.
My favorite pop star from my teens.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jay Sim.
Yeah, like they both really spoke to me at the time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love an underdog, you know?
Yeah, you feel really, you loved her music. That song Candy really worked for you.
Loved that song.
Oh
Actually,
my
I've
God.
been singing it all morning, thinking about talking about her today.
You just love.
I just love.
Yeah, she's great. I love Mandy Moore.
I love her too, but I think we need to talk about her specifically right now because there's something going on.
There's some stuff going on.
Something going on.
There is. All right.
Okay.
Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau.
The launch heard round the world.
Wow. Stepped out in Paris for her 41st birthday. She's in a red gown.
Pause for a sec.
Yeah.
I always thought she was older than me.
Yeah.
She's younger than me.
Whoa. Yeah.
I thought she was 44. Anyways,
Yeah.
41. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Are we, like-
wait a second here.
I
Do
know.
I have my research wrong?
No, you're right. That's what everybody
Are you
is
sure?
saying. Yeah.
Did she adjust her Wikipedia?
I'm not sure. I feel like it's possible.
Are you checking?
That's 41. So
She's
she was born
41.
in 84. Okay.
All right, Katy Perry.
Whatever you say.
Well,
Anyways, okay. So the dress, the outfit, the whole promenade
the coming out of the Crazy Horse Cabaret Club. Justin Trudeau looking like the cat that swallowed the canary. I have never seen such a degree of smugness in my life.
literally the most proud. I think I said this last week. Like, this is his most proud accomplishment.
Hands down.
Yeah.
This man is so smitten. This man is like heart eyes, Google eyes, heart eyes popping out of his head.
Yes.
She's rebounding so hard and he's fallen so hard.
I have two takeaways.
Tell me.
One is this is giving very serious.
This is birthday.
The second is this is giving we're having a lot of sex.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
What is telling you that they're having a lot of sex?
I just get this vibe that, like, first of all, she looks incredible.
Yes, she does.
Like, she really does.
No,
like,
she really
no
does.
shade to Katy. She looks
amazing.
so good.
She does.
She looks like a girl who's having so much sex that she forgot to eat.
Oh, okay.
And then just like, there's something, like a je ne sais quoi about a woman who's like falling and just having a lot of sex. I don't know.
Okay.
She just,
You-
it was
you
just
get-
giving like frisky
business.
biz.
How do you feel though about the rebound?
Yeah.
Hard launch. Like you, in my opinion, you don't hard launch the rebound guy.
No.
And the birthday after the breakup is typically reserved for your girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's like I got to refine myself here.
Right.
The fact that they went all in on this is wild to me.
I know. That's why I think like they're moving at a pace.
Yeah, well, he's apparently thinks she's the greatest thing in the entire world.
Well,
And
he would.
And she thinks he's incredibly smart and charming.
See, this is why they're perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Because individually, to the rest of the world, they are both the most obnoxious humans. But then together, it's almost like a 2 minus is make a plus.
I see. Yep.
Yeah. Like there is no one else that would appreciate each other's those obnoxious qualities to the degree that they
would
get each other.
I
and love
wonder,
each other.
like, listen, we're not going to get political on the show. It's not what we do.
No.
But he's not going to go down as one of the most beloved prime ministers of all time.
No.
And I don't think it's a stretch to say he kind of left the country in shambles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of the final
That's the
note.
going-
That's the kind of the
that's
going
the going
sentiment.
sentiment, yeah.
Like no one in this country is like, yay him. And in fact, I think a lot of the country's probably like shaking their fist at him. Like, how did you land a pop star?
Right.
You screwed everything up. And now,
And now he's
Ow.
out there living his best life.
Are you kidding me?
Shagging a pop star,
Yes.
living his best, most famous life. Like this is kind of what he always wanted.
Do you think she did any research?
I think that she's just really into the fact that he's political and serious. Like her glow up from basically like silly pop star girl to like serious first lady. Like she's having a whole transformation.
You're right before our eyes.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Like she went from dressing in a poop costume on stage.
Yes.
To this like very, what I think she thinks is like a sophisticated moment with a sophisticated man. And I think she's really into that.
I love how you said what she thinks
Yeah.
is sophisticated.
Well, it's
love it.
honestly giving like she's dressing up as Meghan Markle. Like it feels like that's what she's aiming for right now, to put them on the map
Yep.
as like the new sort of like royal political famous couple.
This is what I'm doing now.
And again, this is the only thing I think that could make either of them relevant.
Yes.
So I think she's in love with that. I think they're both very fame hungry.
Yes.
I think they're both very self-absorbed. So if you find someone that's like, oh my God, you are my perfect person.
Because you think you're really great and I think I'm really great.
Yes. And
I think you're really great.
it's us against the world.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they know that.
No, and that's where I think her superpower might be, is in her Delulu.
Right.
I actually
Both of
think,
them, yeah.
yes, that might just be the thing that separates them from the rest of the world. And maybe that's the secret key. Maybe that's it.
Honestly, I'm a little jelly.
That
I
you
love
could be
that for
so
them.
Delulu. Like, listen, her tour it's been a bit of a laughing
It's a
stock.
joke.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
just like, who cares? She got absolutely roasted for going to space and the daisy and the kissing of the ground. She's
Yeah.
like, who cares?
Yeah.
Dating this man, love it.
Yeah.
So immune to all
Any
of
criticism.
Yeah, it's
or
wild.
feedback.
It really is.
No, I totally agree. I think they're both Delulu, and I think they're living in this sort of dream universe where they are now the like royal couple of Hollywood.
It's wild.
It's wild.
Now, you did say one of the last times we spoke about them.
Yeah.
This is before the hard launch. This
Yeah.
is just like
This was just the fishing boat yacht.
the fishing
moment.
boat that you predicted a wedding in 2026. And
Yeah.
I was like, no way. I couldn't see it. Now I can see it.
Yeah, because you can see that they're on the fast track.
They are.
Like, there's no need to hard launch.
No.
You could just quietly have your time together, be feeling it out. But they cannot help themselves
No.
is the thing.
They love it so much.
And let's not forget that like neither of them date casually. Like we've never seen either of them date casually.
No, you're right.
Katy has either gotten married to or engaged,
Yep.
basically married to anyone she's ever publicly stepped out with.
Yeah.
Right? It was like Russell Brand, it's Orlando Bloom. She's never had like a boyfriend. We've
Right.
never seen her like Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. Like we're just,
She's a commitment girly.
She's a commitment girly.
Yeah.
So I just don't think that they would be doing this if they weren't like absolutely obsessed
with each other. I do feel for Justin's ex-wife, Sophie Gregoire Trudeau,
do
in this
too.
moment. I really don't, I hate this for her. If I'm being
Yeah.
honest. It would be really hard to see.
Yeah, it's yucky.
It is yucky. It would not feel great.
And how do you think his kids feel? I mean, I know one of them is trying to be Xavier's like trying to be a pop star, and some people are saying that this is him strategically positioning himself in a place where Xavier will be more exposed.
Yeah. It's possible.
It's possible that this is strategy. I think he's smitten, but like,
No.
there is maybe some part of him that's like, oh, this will be great for the Pam.
Yeah, this can't be bad.
And then he has a 16-year-old daughter. Like, I don't know if she's probably like, oh my God, Dad. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
She's got to be mortified, right?
I think. I mean, he's been to all these concerts. He was at the concert in Paris. He was at the concert in Montreal. She's never come with him.
No, that's true. He's by himself.
Right. Every time.
Every time.
Still hasn't learned from that first one. No, there he is in Paris, fist bumping
I
to.
saw it. It's just, and she did the lap around
California
that stage,
girl.
that running,
She's doing her running.
where she's like dragging her feet. What is this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
I don't know. But what I do know is I will continue to be obsessed with this couple because it's the greatest television show I could ever watch.
It's good for.
It's really good.
for all of us.
It is.
And yeah, I think that this is a sign that they're not slowing down anytime soon. That we can expect to see a whole lot more. Like now that they've gone public, the sky's the limit.
That's right.
The space is the limit. 11
you
minutes
go.
into space is the limit.
They could go up there. They could get
Up
married
and
up
higher.
there. It's like anything is possible at this point.
You know what? They would.
They actually would.
They would.
All right. You want to move on to the Biebers?
Okay.
There's been lots going on in Bieberland.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, a lot of baseball games this week. They were spotted at the Dodgers game. I will say this.
Yeah.
Just don't come at me real hard, real quick. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
When I saw Justin show up to the stadium in the Bieber jersey, I was like, ugh. I don't like when people put their own last name on a jersey. And I said it to my husband and he was like, babe. And then I was like, oh my God, you're right. We have a guy called Bieber. It took me a second.
Yeah.
But I did have a moment where I was like, imagine putting Graham on the last name.
yeah.
I don't like that. How do you
Right.
feel about this?
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I could see Justin doing that, even if it wasn't for the player that had the same name.
Shane Bieber?
But yeah, I mean, I love that he's been in LA a long time, but he's still a Canadian Ontario boy.
Die hard.
We love that. And
We
you
do.
could see him. There was footage of him going around and like showing his jersey to all of the LA fans.
Yes.
Being like, it's all about.
And thumbs down
yeah,
to
thumbs
Ohtani.
down. Like basically just like razzing people in the crowd, which I love.
How do you feel about Hailey's blue pimple patch?
Okay. Well, I was going to say, there was a pimple patch right in the middle of her forehead.
Okay, well, I didn't know what was happening. I thought there was something on my screen, on my
Right.
phone. I was like picking at my phone and trying to swipe it away. And then I went into the comments, as one does,
Yeah,
and
and there
people
it
said
is.
it was a blue pimple patch. Now, Why?
I wonder if Rhode is maybe launching pimple patches. Like usually that would be strategic.
Blue Jay Blue?
I'll tell you, I needed a pimple patch last week. Of course, I haven't had a pimple in like a decade. The night before our big
Oh my God.
summit hosting duties, I get the like a mountain on my face. So I see you, Hailey. I am you. I needed some of that. And I've never had a pimple patch, but now I'm going to see what Hailey's wearing and I'm going to go buy those because clearly I need them now.
Well, I didn't notice your mountain until you pointed it out.
No,
but
it
I
was-
feel
it
you.
was- I appreciate you, but
it is
was there.
It is. It's
And so
Murphy's
maybe
Law.
she was just having one of those days. And I love this. I love a transparent queen.
I do too, but also why draw so much attention to it? Like
Right.
put a little concealer on it and a little
True.
powder on the top and you're good to go.
Especially on the forehead. Like who
It was
cares?
just, and
Yeah.
it was like in a weird spot. Anyway, I found it very distracting, but I was glad to see them there. I thought that was
Cute.
lovely.
Yeah. They just seem right now to be so good.
Yeah.
And I'm just loving seeing them in this new space. So the other thing that's going on is that he's been live streaming on Twitch.
Yes.
So I had two questions.
What is Twitch?
What is Twitch and
Fair.
how much are they paying him?
Right.
Those are my two questions.
And?
I don't have an answer. What is Twitch? I have an answer. I guess it started as like a video game streaming platform that's now turned into just like a live streaming platform, just generally for entertainment as well. We know that Justin, his origin is, YouTube. Like that's how he was discovered.
That's
so
right.
Like, this is kind of secondhand for him. And so basically he's going live on Twitch daily.
Yeah.
In this compound.
Yes.
Where I think he's doing like Coachella rehearsals.
That's what I thought it was in promotion of.
Yeah.
Like getting people hyped up for his big Coachella headlining.
And I think what I read is that he's basically like, what he says is getting ready, getting the gang together and getting inspired. So I think he's like bringing his team together where they can like have like think tanks and creative stuff. And so it has a gym, it has a basketball court, it has a skateboarding park.
Yep.
It has a play area for Jack Blues. It has what else? There was like
it's
ball
everything.
pits and ping pong and pool tables. It's just like a
It's a
playground.
carnival.
Yeah.
Yes. It's something. And he's showing us all of this.
He's
in
showing
his-
us.
in his live streams. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also, so some of it's just him doing these things. And then some of the live streams have been Justin talking vulnerably with what I think is his entourage or his like group of friends. And being like really vulnerable and really out there with, where he is. And some of the things he said that are making headlines and, people are talking about is he said he experiences a lot of jealousy when he sees other people being successful.
Yeah.
And those comparisons are making him unhappy. He said, why is his life working out and mine is in shambles? So that was an interesting kind of takeaway.
Yeah.
That he's experiencing and that he's feeling. And I think at this point his life doesn't feel like it's in shambles. I don't know what you
But maybe these were reflections of sort of the last few years. He has been talking, giving like sound bites about feeling like he's now has a second chance and that like it's a lot of religious stuff too. He talks a lot about Jesus and
a lot.
He says like, Jesus has given him this chance and he was sort of shaken awake.
Yes.
To be like, you have this opportunity to make things right. So I don't know if maybe that was like a reflection from the past.
Yep.
What I was gonna say, like there have also been some really sweet moments. There's a moment with him in his child's ball pit, like where he's listening to a recording of Jack Blue saying "Dada," and he was like listening to it over and over and over again. So sweet.
Oh, that's cute.
And a moment where he was talking to Hailey on the phone and just like in like kind of dad husband mode.
Yeah.
What I think is interesting is like if we reflect on, so if this is for Coachella, if we reflect on where he was last year at Coachella, remember how that was like really we were in the eye of the storm of his sort of like
big time,
very strange behavior, what looked like a lot of drugs,
tons,
didn't seem to be adjusting to fatherhood very well. Remember Hailey was driving him and his friends around at Coachella and we were like, we reflected on it being like, whoa. So he looks to me so clear.
Yeah.
His eyes look clear. He's not doing any of that weird fidgety like smile weird stuff. Also, I haven't seen a bong.
I was gonna say I've not seen any like weed smoking,
No,
bong,
nothing.
None of, like he still posts a lot, not nearly as much.
No, but
and-
not about weed smoke.
No.
For a time, that was sort of like his only
Yeah.
thing. Like that was his favorite category, his favorite
content.
pastime. And he was very open about sharing. So I don't think he's hiding it. I think he's clean. And I can see it in his eyes, and I like what I'm seeing. And I think
great.
if we're reflecting on, obviously not quite a year because it's in April, but if we're reflecting on the evolution from Coachella into, the 2 albums that he released and now what looks like him kind of getting his act together to perform this year. I just think it's really like, I'm so proud of him.
Me too. It's really
it feels
hopeful.
really positive.
It really does. And I'm really glad to see that. And they seem good.
They do
together.
They seem in sync. And I'm wondering, Jack Blues is a year now.
Yeah.
And I feel like I obviously I don't have kids, but we talk a lot about how the first year is like,
It'll mess you right up.
Yeah, it's like a bomb goes off in your life.
Correct.
And I'm wondering if they're on the other side of that now.
Yeah, and they're enjoying that sweet, not quite toddler phase.
Yeah.
Where you do get some of those words and some of that, like they start to become more interactive
Yeah.
people. I really appreciated Hailey being very transparent about having full-time help. I thought that was just really great for a lot of reasons. I think because of course you do.
Of course.
So thanks for just naming it.
Yeah, naming it.
That is so important to do. No one's surprised by it. There's assumptions. The fact that you were like, yes, I do, confirming what we all suspected. Love it. But also you let everyone know by sharing that you aren't doing it all and you aren't nailing all of this miraculously by yourself. Business woman, powerhouse, billionaire and momming, all of that. You're letting everyone know that no, this comes with a lot of help. And I think that is just really great. And I would like to see more of that from people.
Yeah.
Just being like Kim Kardashian's out here last week on Call Her Daddy saying she's doing all this stuff, pick up and drop offs. You know how I feel about that. And I think Hailey was like, no, I got a lot of help.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yes.
More of it.
You're right.
What'd you think about this 3-way date with Kendall Jenner and the group hugs and the group swaying and
the group dance.
The group
what was
dance.
That? I thought it was really sweet. I think if it was also coupled with videos of just Hailey and Justin just being like really into each other and kind of obsessed with each other. He's like playing with her hair and stroking her shoulders and holding her. And I think Kendall and Hailey are obviously like inseparably close. And I think that this was just sort of like a sweet moment amongst friends, minus the fact that Kendall and Bieber might have dated in the past.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Do you think it's weird?
I think for me, it was giving like sister wives a little bit.
Was it?
It was a little bit, I don't know.
I think it's like Kendall's the single friend.
I guess.
And I think sometimes when you have like a single friend, especially when you're all so close, I don't think it was weird. I don't think it was weird.
I guess there's so much younger
if
too.
there was weirdness between Kendall and Justin, like there would be weirdness with him and Hailey. Like that would be impossible.
Maybe I'm weird for thinking it's weird. Maybe it's just friends loving each other. And you're right. Being the third wheel would, they're trying to maybe not make her feel that way.
Yeah,
and
like you're right. And I think like
maybe
the age is a thing. Like would James right now like wrap his arms around you? Probably not.
And you?
But back in the day, like if I'm thinking about like my best friend from my 20s was TL, who we worked with at the entertainment show. Like there were times I think that would have been a thing where he was like trying to include her and make her feel good about it.
Yeah, you're right.
So maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
No, I thought it was cute. I think like people are looking for a reason to make it weird. I think it was probably 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And it was just a sweet moment. And I just thought, he shaved his beard.
I know.
And that was the big debut. Is Justin hot again?
I think he looked way hotter. And I love a beard. I'm married to a beard.
Yeah.
But I love his face
His
like
beard
this.
doesn't work.
No, his beard was a bit mangy.
Yeah,
It wasn't a nice beard.
Wasn't like wasn't like a fullness in the growth.
It just looked unkempt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like his clean face.
I like his clean face, and I just feel like, I don't know, the clarity in his eyes. I'm just like, okay, Justin's back.
He's back. That little hottie's back. He just needs to work on the hats. I really hate
I don't
his
know
choice
what's
of
going on with
headwear.
this and the glasses.
those I can't vibe with.
And the shoes. So basically his whole Skylark line.
Right. The whole thing is just wrong. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But I agree. He does look good and clear and focused and happy and present.
I did not have on my bingo card that I would think that Justin Bieber was hot in 2025.
No.
Because, I mean, if we just remember how we started the year, it was just such a hot mess. So
yes.
I feel like I'm just fired up about this progress.
I am too. Way to go. We're proud
we
of
love
you,
him.
Biebs.
We want him to be well.
We do indeed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hot new couple alert.
Yeah.
What?
Sophie Turner, the ex of Joe Jonas, mother of his children, and Chris Martin.
Yeah. The ex of Gwyneth Paltrow.
And Dakota Johnson.
So
I have two things to say here. So I have a thing with twos today.
Dying to talk to you about this.
The first thing is Chris Martin has impeccable taste in women.
Doesn't he?
Like
flawless. No notes.
No notes.
You're totally right.
And the second thing is, do we need to get these people on the whiteboard? Because
you're right.
They are very much in the mix.
Very enmeshed.
I mean, Chris Martin is significantly older than everyone else on the whiteboard, but that's okay. No judgment.
None at all.
He likes a young queen.
Who does resemble a bit of a young Gwyneth.
She does.
In some ways.
She's got that vibe.
She's got that vibe, like really classically beautiful, that long blonde hair.
Yeah.
It's a little bit reminiscent of
early Gwen.
It is. Yeah.
So he's 49 and she's 35.
No,
sorry, she's 29. Dakota was 35. He's 49. So there's 20 years between Sophie and Chris, which is a lot.
It is significant.
So when Dakota and Chris split after 8 years on and off together, there were rumors that they split because they didn't have this, like, share the same perspective on children and like what they wanted for their future.
Yeah.
Sophie has two young girls.
Yeah.
Like I think
Littles.
both under 5. Yeah. I think 2 and 4. So I wonder from a lifestyle perspective, obviously Chris has 2 kids. They're like grown.
Yep.
I think they're both like either close to or in their 20s. So I wonder like how that works. They're very in a very different stage.
They absolutely are. And I guess it's a question of, are you interested in going back to that stage? Because that stage of littles is all consuming.
Intense.
It is really intense.
Yeah.
And do you want to revisit that?
Yeah.
Or are you good to be this guy who's raised your kids and gets to do whatever it is you want to do? That is a very, it's a very personal choice to make. I guess in this case, I think some of the reports were that Dakota wanted to have children and Chris just did not want to have any more children, of like biological children. But in this case, maybe Sophie's done. She's like, you know what? I've had my kids and I don't need to have any more kids and I'm good.
I have shared custody, so it's not like as invasive on the lifestyle.
Exactly. And maybe that's why it works.
Maybe
she doesn't want those things and that's okay. No, go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so they were spotted shortly after she split with her billionaire boyfriend in September. They were spotted on some dates. You know, she had like a pretty toxic relationship with that billionaire. The last they were seen together was at a wedding, and apparently they were having like some crazy row where they were like screaming at each other and also making out. That's literally what the Daily Mail said.
Flipping crazy.
They were like making out in between like screaming matches.
Oh God.
Which is interesting. But yeah, I don't know. So she was seen with Chris Martin a few weeks later, and I guess they've been quietly dating ever since.
Yeah, she apparently met that aristocrat guy on Raya. She went on the celebrity dating app Raya.
Well, I was gonna say, like, there are full screenshots of her Raya profile.
Oh yeah,
like she's out there.
She is out there. Good for her.
Yeah, I respect that.
She's still very young.
Yeah.
As you said, she's 29
Not
years
even
old.
30, yeah.
No, I still, now that I've learned more about her and see her now, I don't understand the Jonas marriage, to be honest. It didn't really make sense. It doesn't really jive, like, from where I see it. I'm like, that doesn't feel like the right fit.
Yeah.
All of it.
I remember loving them as a couple. I think during the pandemic, they were just so like fun and funny on social media. So it really did seem like they had a similar sense of humor, which I really liked. But when I put them side by side now, she seems like a little more like a little too mature for him or
like
something.
outgrew it.
Yeah,
is what
outgrow.
so maybe that's what I'm seeing is the now version, not the then version. That's what's happening.
How do you think Joe feels about this?
Well, I mean, let's go back to a few years ago. This video that's now resurfaced.
Right.
Joe Jonas for Sophie's birthday, surprised her with a video message from her favorite singer, Chris Martin.
Yeah, like her biggest crush.
Her biggest crush. And so he presents it to her and he's like, hi, happy birthday. And she's dying.
She's
like
freaking out, like in tears.
Because she is a self-declared
Always loved him.
super fan. Loved him.
So is this like a Hailey Bieber moment?
I don't know.
Like, because Hailey was a super fan of Justin and that's how they ended up like getting together. She was just sort of like put herself in the places he would be. And then they fell in love.
That's right.
I think they're, you know, as we've said, like they're doing great and that's all good. But this feels like, yeah, she has been in love with Chris Martin and now she's dating her childhood crush.
Yes. And so once that video resurfaces, because chances are he forgot he did it, do you have to address that and be like, hey, so you might see that I'm like a big fan and was a big fan and I still am a big fan. And is that weird for you? Like, would that feel weird?
Right. Like, did they like between them talk about it?
Have to talk about it.
Right.
Would they?
Yeah, like so.
Anyway.
So
what do you think about
like, do you downplay it? You're like, oh,
I don't know.
He overestimated how much I was. I don't know. Or are you just like, yeah, I love your music.
I love it. And honestly, it wouldn't be weird to be a Coldplay,
fan.
'cause lots of people
Especially she's from the UK and
yeah.
Maybe
it isn't weird. Maybe I just made it weird in my head.
No, I think it is weird, but maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, maybe not.
What could be weird is that Sophie is really good friends with Taylor Swift. So is Dakota Johnson. And so is Jennifer Lawrence. And these are now all people who have dated Chris Martin. He's making his way through that girl crew.
He is. What a tangled web. And where it's interesting is, you know, Taylor's got some big events coming up.
She does.
Let's presume there's a bachelorette.
Right.
Could be like an engagement party.
Yeah.
There's a wedding, obviously.
Right.
Like, how does that work?
Yeah. And sometimes we're like unclear about who's in Taylor's crew and who isn't.
Yes.
We know that Dakota is because she was most recently seen with her like just a few months ago.
Yes.
And we know that Sophie is like, she talks about Sophie Turner all the time. They're very tight.
I think Sophie lived with her for a time or lived in one of her homes or something.
Oh,
like
is that right?
They're close.
Close.
Very, very close.
Yeah.
So,
oh my God, that will be amazing to see how this all goes down. Like if they're still together at the wedding, does Sophie bring Chris and Dakota's there? I personally think Dakota's moved on.
I think so too.
She looks like she couldn't be bothered.
Agreed.
Looks unbothered for sure.
Yeah.
She was just seen at that Vogue World event. She's like everywhere in a naked dress looking amazing. The like best revenge wardrobe and bod of all time. And she just seems like she wouldn't really care.
I also think she probably grieved and mourned that relationship before it was over.
Yeah, you're right.
You know how oftentimes as women that happens, once we're done, we've already been done for quite some time. And then by the time it ends, men are just like, what? We're not good? You know?
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to
What's
work on
the
this? And we're like,
problem?
no, I've been working
good.
through this for the last little while.
We're good.
I think she's been good for a while.
You're right.
That's what she's presenting.
Yeah.
So I'm happy
we need
for
to
her.
set her up with someone.
I know.
She's like, to me, Dakota Johnson is like the ultimate cool girl.
I agree.
I
love
really
her.
like her.
Yeah, I do too.
So we'll see what happens, but
we've got our eyes on that coupling.
Yeah, I mean, Chris Martin tends to be incredibly private. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a lot of them together. Like, did he ever do an event with Dakota?
I don't actually know.
Did he ever do a red carpet with Gwyneth?
I don't really know. I'd have to go through the archives.
Yeah, I don't think
see.
it's not very common.
It's
so we'll
not.
have to just like keep our eyes on the Daily Mail and all of the UK gossip rags.
Oh God, I love them.
But I'm feeling this couple. It's a hot couple.
It's a hot couple. It absolutely is. Let's get to our girl Mandy Moore, your favorite pop star.
My favorite pop star.
Back in the day. We've got to talk about Mandy Moore.
Oh, I love her so much. Mandy is such a bright light, I find.
Yeah.
Like I always find her to be just like, she seems like so normie. And like she really does seem like such a good person.
Yeah.
There's no but here. The reason why she's in the headlines in the last few weeks, well, she's been out a lot.
Yep.
Maybe more than usual. and noticeably looking extremely different.
Yeah.
At first, I couldn't, because a lot of people in Hollywood are looking really different these days. So I was like,
Big shape shifting.
big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So I was like, what has she had done? Then I was like, she also looks incredibly thin for her.
Yeah.
I mean, we've watched this girl grow up.
Yes.
So we've seen her in sort of every iteration, right? From 15 when she got famous with Candy to now, I think she's 45
Yeah.
or something like that. She looks so different. I was like, what surgeries has she had done? Then I was like, how much weight has she lost? And is that why she looks different? And I'm still confused.
I am too. And you're right. I guess I hadn't seen her for a while. And that's the thing. When someone goes away for a bit and you don't see them and they come back.
Right.
And it does feel really drastic. And this does feel like we've never seen her like this
Never.
before.
She did just have a baby.
Yep.
Her baby's just over a year now.
That's right. And she's got 3 kids.
She's got 3 kids.
A lot of kids.
I'd read about her having kind of a difficult year. So her baby was sort of a newborn when the wildfires happened.
they were
were
devastated.
displaced. They actually moved in with Hilary Duff. I didn't realize they were that good friends.
Oh, that's cute.
I love hearing about because remember we heard about how Zoe Kravitz moved in with Taylor, and now we're hearing about Mandy Moore and her 3 children moving in with Hilary Duff, who also has a bagel of children.
A whole bunch of them.
Interestingly, just as a sidebar, Hilary Duff also looks very different these
she does.
days.
Yes, she does.
People are saying there's been some nips and tucks there. So I wonder if they got a twofer.
I don't know. Everyone's getting that bluff.
The bluff for sure, and like a little bit of a lift. Like
Yes.
if you look at like Hilary's face before and after, and like this is no shade. Like she looks amazing.
Yes.
Give me the number to your person. If I could afford it, I would do it. It's just a little bit upturned.
Yes.
Like you can't fake that.
No.
That's not weight loss. That's not aging. It doesn't lift. It's gravity. It goes the other
way.
direction. But I'm wondering if they got like a twofer
Maybe.
during their time together. But anyways, so she's had a tough year. So I'm wondering if, in all seriousness, if maybe the fires and then coupled with they were also in a car accident with her family.
Oh, that's right.
I'm wondering if maybe like the stress, because you could, lose a ton of weight from just having a really stressful year, having a newborn, trying to juggle all this stuff.
Stress
I don't know,
/
what do you think?
GLP-1.
Right.
I mean, I don't know who isn't on it.
And I guess that would track like if you just had a baby and you kind of want to get to the place you were at, but then maybe it goes like further than it's ever been.
Just ask Serena Williams. It's the medicine your body needs
after
you have a
baby.
baby. That's not my quote. That's hers. And that's exactly it. Like she there's a place that we know where your body likes to be, and she's gone too far the other way a little bit.
I think. Yeah. I think so. I mean, maybe
Not to
she
comment
feels great.
Maybe.
Like I hope she does. It's just, again, like we've known her for our whole lives.
Yes.
It feels like we grew up together. So it's like, this is not the Mandy I've ever known.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's a bad one. It's just different.
It's just different.
So on, the internet, Reddit, social media, obviously the comments are ablaze. Someone said, I really feel like this is a Jennifer Grey level of unrecognizable post-surgery. I would never have guessed this was Mandy Moore without the title. Such a shame. A rating of 5 for me. No longer unique, just average. Okay.
Oh.
Someone else said, I'm sorry, but has anyone seen Mandy Moore lately? This is so far from the face she was assigned at birth.
Oh.
She looks so different.
Yeah, she really does,
It's one of those
though.
ones where you're like, is that?
Right. Is that her?
And it happened recently because there was a picture of her from April where she looked like Mandy.
And then
And now we are in
5-6 months
almost
later. Yeah.
November. That's a quick one.
It is a quick one. You're right.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay.
Me too.
I hope she's okay.
She seems okay. Like
Yeah, she does.
she was at that Vogue World event as well.
Yes, she was.
Looking beautiful, just different.
Yep.
Um,
She got a new show coming out.
yeah, it looks like she's in production for a new show.
Yeah, which is great. Is this the one about the NFL?
I guess so, yeah.
The one, but it's the creator of This Is Us, and it's centered around an NFL team, which sounds great. What I love about Mandy Moore is she's always been really earnest.
Yeah.
Very wholesome and kind and very un-Hollywood. Like if you could pick the most un-Hollywood person, I would name it to be Mandy Moore. And
I assume you've met her.
I have. And
Yeah.
she's like delightful, exactly as you would expect,
Yeah.
which is very
We love
rare
that.
for someone to be as you expect them to be. She's been acting for 25 years, and what she has said, which I really love this perspective, there's tons of successful people, there are tons of beautiful people and talented people, but I feel like kindness is the key to longevity, which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how often actresses especially
Yeah.
don't have longevity because
Right.
they age out of things or whatever, they change and they whatever. She's just like been able to maintain that because I think she's just really delightful and people like her.
Yeah,
and
you love to hear about good people doing well.
Yeah.
It's always kind of a bummer when you know that someone's like not nice and
Exactly.
then they're like killing it.
Yeah, no, I love when good things happen to good people.
Good things
and I'm
happen to good people.
hoping that
exactly.
that Mandy's feeling great and doing okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like Dan Fogelman, who you said is the creator of This Is Us, like using her again for his newest project says a lot.
Yes.
Right? Like he loved working with her on This Is Us. She was nominated for an Emmy. She's probably one of the best examples of pop star turned actress. Like she's had such a successful acting career.
And really grown as an actress.
Totally.
Like really like big leaps in her performances,
Yeah.
I think.
That role in This Is Us was a big one.
It was massive and she
Crazy.
was so good. Really, really good. So yay, Mandy.
Yay, Mandy. Her, she had a rough first marriage. She's now in a very happy marriage to a musician, but she was also married to another musician called Ryan Adams, who hasn't been in the spotlight for probably since she made him relevant.
Yep.
But like in the aughts, he was like a thing. And it came out that he was like basically psychologically abusive and controlling, shamed her as a musician and as an artist for not playing an instrument, and forced her to turn down offers and really controlled her career. So glad she's out of that and clearly has put it all behind her. Like it doesn't even come up. But he popped up in the headlines last week.
He did?
He's clearly, they split 10 years ago.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I remember that because it was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was a very contentious split.
Yep.
I think they split in 2015 or somewhere around there. So it's been 10 years and he's clearly not over it. He was absolutely slammed after a show in Australia last week where he went on a whole rant about Mandy Moore.
Stop.
And then he had to apologize the next day because he was out of it. Let's just say.
Okay.
He was out of it.
What did he
said,
say?
like, he just was going on and on about how that was bullshit and whatever. Just like bringing her, like, take her name out of your mouth.
Exactly. Never say her name again.
10 years. She has 3 kids, happily doing her thing.
Yeah.
But like he's stuck there still,
Of
which
course.
is karma.
Sure is.
Like he's still in that misery that he created.
Yep.
So we love to see that too.
We do love to see that.
Yeah.
Move on.
Ew.
Ew. Well, this was fun.
was
as always.
so fun.
The best. Love to hear from you as always. Dying to know your thoughts on everything we talked about today.
Yeah.
And everything else happening in the world of celebrities, entertainment, and otherwise. So
I
send us
got a
DM.
lot of DMs from our audience about the Justin and Katy
Oh my God.
debut.
Yes.
A lot of yucks, a lot of puke emojis.
Just barf.
We love you guys.
You are the
Keep them coming, and happy Halloween.
Yes.
Have an amazing week. Go,
Go
Jays.
Jays.
Go.
We'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.